Everyone, we know that when we're faced with a challenge or some tough time, one of the ways to get through it and to overcome it is to focus on the blessings, the good things we have going on in our lives, the good things that we have that we're happy about. But from a Jewish perspective, there's also another avenue, another angle we could take to get through challenges. We see in this week's Torah portion where Jacob has the great meeting with Pharaoh out down in Egypt, that he came down during the famine. And Jacob, looking kind of old, Pharaoh says to him, how old are you? And Jacob's response was very, very important. He said to him, I'm such and such age, but the years have been pretty tough. They've been bitter. They weren't great years. It wasn't a great life. And because of those words, 33 extra words he uses in describing how things were tough, God took away 33 years of his life. But when you analyze the Midrashic source, what God says the reason why what Yaakov responded was not good, it wasn't because he didn't appreciate what you may think, because Jacob, what do you mean? You should appreciate the good things you had in your life. You had 12 sons and a daughter. You're building the nation of Israel through you. He didn't say you should have recognized that and you didn't, therefore you're punished. Is the fact that all those challenges that you mentioned, the fact that you had to deal with your brother Esav, and other challenges that you faced, Joseph you thought was dead. Look at what you didn't realize. You didn't focus on the positive that came from those stories. I saved you from Esav. I put Joseph in a position of power. Now he could sustain the world and your family during a time of hunger. All those things that seem to be curses, seem to be bad things, you didn't look at the silver lining within them. You didn't focus on the good that happened within them. And that's a lesson we have to learn, is that a lot of times things that look bad to us, we can focus on the good things and that will help us overcome it. But stop and think, God doesn't do anything for a reason. And there's always something good. There's a silver lining there that we may not see now, may not see tomorrow or the next week or ever. But we know that God is our Father in heaven and only wants to do good for us. And there is a plan, even within the challenges. We should focus on this is for the best, and that will also help us overcome that particular challenge. Shabbat Shalom, wonderful week.